stairs. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Red Violet TV. I'm, of course, your host, T to the KTK, making television on the internet. And I took a very long time to get to the talkie screen. I apologize. I was having a nice conversation with my mother about making a trip to a local Goodwill to dump some stuff off. Which brings me to the main thing. I did not stream yesterday because I spent 12 hours, roughly, cleaning. I had decided to gut my entire closet of random nonsense, and now it is usable, and now I can finally wear and use button-up shirts. Which is huge, because I love those. And I would like more. So the whole reason that I was inspired to clean was because of the move that Parker did recently that I was helping her with over the weekend. And it got me thinking, like, I got some junk. I don't need the excuse of packing up. I should just send it off, you know? So I did. In there, I found a bin of, like, old gaming stuff. Nothing particularly exciting or useful, but I found enough interesting things that I thought to DM a guy who runs a game store in my neighborhood, and I was just like, hey, I got a bin of stuff. It's mostly garbage, probably, but there might be a gem or two in there. If you want to take a look, and he said, sure. I brought it over this afternoon. He rummaged through it and found a couple of useful things, and gave me a pretty fair price for it. So that was nice. I recently also expanded putting some ads in places like Craigslist and all that for the other items that I'm selling. Didn't hear back, but I did get a guy message me saying that he's out of the country and buying things for his cousin. This is the whole story. That he was staying in the US, buying a birthday present for his cousin, and wanted to buy all 4 separate listings on my Facebook Marketplace, and said, hey, I will buy all of these from you as a gift for my cousin, but I'm out of the country, and I need you to get me Apple gift cards. And the moment he started dropping gift cards, I knew. So I didn't follow up with that. I didn't put captions on. I always forget something. The captions should be on now. Good. So yeah, that was the most exciting thing in my week. I also am realizing that this intro is going to have double music because I didn't mute OBS. So, a fun quirk with the intro music. It is an audio file that I downloaded, and I added a fade in, fade out. I've turned on monitoring for it because I want to hear it for when it starts and stops. And the audio monitoring comes through OBS, and I have OBS on the start screen. I should just take OBS off the start screen. I don't know why it's on there. I'll do that right now. 1 sec.
This is a tape I found downstairs.
Cool. That works. Anyway. Apologies for the double audio. A common streamer, L. Common Red Violet TV, L. Used to it by now, I'm sure. But I'm not. Anyway, we're returning to Palia because there's a new temple to do and a bunch of new stuff to look at, and honestly, just wanted an excuse to play it. It's a very cozy game. It's out on Steam now, which is huge, I think. Sorry, I got a notification. Yeah, no, I've been meaning to jump back into Palia. I kind of slowed down on it because I was playing it in my off time, just farming and goofing. New boot goofing. And I kind of ended up getting most of the things I want. My main quest right now in game that I still haven't been able to complete is a toilet. You can't seem to craft one, and they only sell them at the black market, and I miss my opportunity every time. So my main strategy right now is just to make some money, which means I'm gonna need some money-making crops. Which, easier said than done, of course. That should go without saying. Anyway. New quests to be had, to be done. New content. Why don't we just jump into it? And yeah, I should mention, and have mentioned, it's on Steam. You can just download it on Steam. It was available as of March 25th, I want to say. And still in beta. It's not full out, and I don't really know what the differences are between the Steam kernel and the one from the website. Though I can tell you that the direct download from the website is a lot more stable, because I've experienced a lot of crashes on the Steam version. It has a tendency to not start up. So it'll launch, black screen, error report, and then launch. And when I launch it a second time, it works fine. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? But first, gotta be put in my box. All right. Got the music on because we're going to do some lo-fi. I feel like that's the exact kind of mood you need. So I don't know if I've shown people my house since the last stream. If I show you the lot, I have the full lot. And I'm using basically none of it. I have a medium room, and a small room, and a hallway. And I'll explain what I'm doing with each of those in a minute. Oh yeah, you can water trees now. So one of the things they added in an update is that trees that you plant physically in your garden, you can actually water and grow and move, which is nice. I have full Pallium tools. This is the max amount of land plots you can have. And it's currently empty because I need to grind some stuff out, and I have a few of the items from the recent events. You can also see that I am level 10 in nearly everything except cooking. Getting to level 10 in cooking has been really annoying, primarily because it requires so many ingredients and so much time. Oh yeah, let me check news. All caught up. I've got my crafting area over here, so I'm using the tent to house my crafters and my workbench, modification bench, got my repair kit. And then this is where I'm hiding the majority of my chests. I have an outhouse out here and a bath. And I got some nice outdoor accessories, some planters, a nice bench. Got my mailbox here and my drop-off bin. Now inside the house, it is cozy and filled with lots of plants. These are my trophies for hitting level 10 and all of the different disciplines. I'm just missing the cooking one. I have some shelves, some of the stuff from the Lunar New Year event. This is my bathroom. So I'm using a hallway as a bathroom. You can't do an internal door, at least not yet. But the goal right now is to find a toilet. It's kind of a living room area. It's pretty open space with some cabinetry. I have the couch up here against the screen that divides the room. And then this medium room has a fireplace and is my kitchen. All done up and such. This is one of the new furniture items. There's the Paltech stuff. And I really like how it looks. I managed to get a fridge. That was another, like, little thing I was trying to get. And that's another item that's only from the black market. Yeah, I think it's a nice little cozy spot. Got some banners, some decorations. My plot value is 270,000. One of the things that has been added or will be added is going to be more outdoor furnishing, which I'm really excited about. Doing more with an outdoor space is exciting. And I mean, hey, even just getting to move around trees is great. I just need to get more like pine cones, because I want to fill my yard with pines. So when I logged in, one of the times, Einar said he had a quest for me, but as you can also see, I have one from Ani, who wants me to catch a gardenia. I have completed a good amount of quests, most of which I did not stream, and I apologize, but I want to save some stuff for you guys. I have reached friendship level 3 with nearly every villager. Kaleri, not yet. Shane, I'm almost there. I am attempting to romance Einar, but he was also my Shep. Being level 3 with a lot of people means that I can enter their rooms, which is nice. Which also, like, there's their quests, and also, like, getting stuff in their rooms is really nice. As well as, like, different access points to things. But, yes. I believe, based on what I read in the patch notes, that Einar's quest will kick off the events of the next temple. Now, I did manage to stream the 3 main temples that are in the game so far. What I did not stream was me completing the various bits of collection. Which, I haven't finished any. There's a few bits and bobs that I'm missing from each of them. The majority of the things that I'm missing are fish. Fish and bugs. Both of which require very due diligence and specific, like, hunting. Or specific, like, tracking to find. Why is the net highlighted?
Have you come bearing?
I require assistance of a humanoid nature. I was aspiring for yours in particular. Before you deliberate, allow me to share facts that you may or may not have become aware of. All Galder are linked through a network of flow. As the Sky Orb rose today, I received a message through said connection. Have you been talking to Hekla? Communication was not from Hekla. It was distorted. From an entity that is yet to make itself known. I've only decoded the word help. I surmise another Galder has woken, but I cannot access their emplacement. Since you are an expert in accessing spaces you should not, thought you might be interested in the challenge. What kind of space? It's a difficult place to describe. If you could consider a Galder being born, I would say it's the spot in which happened to me. I've not returned since. This Temple of Roots is secured in a peculiar way. Hecla acquired an additional flow power container from her Gina, yet when we inserted it into the intended slot, it remained obstructed. We require a human to override the lockdown protocol. Why do you need a human? Location is full of stories for many Galder. The human perception was what we might want to acquire access to relive those memories. So I'm going to turn the music down a smidge. The human perception was that we might want to acquire or relieve those roots memories. That would interfere with operations and took precautions. Perhaps those precautions are how the Skalder found itself encapsulated in the space. There are 3 human overseer stations in Bahari, one correlating to each of the other elemental flow structures you have researched. You'll need to locate and access them all. To find their locations, you may have to inquire around the village. Begin with Hecla. Your adornments are super cute. Can I give you a worm? What about a regular worm? What about that? No, fine. I could get the Fisher plaque. I think I was saving for the lantern bobber.
Am I required to miss you until your return?
If I had to guess, the different stations probably require me to talk to the different people that were involved in the quest. So, Hassian.
I have a feeling you won't leave until you've spoken.
Oh, no, not Hassian.
That wasn't so bad, I suppose.
That was weird. Yeah, Hassian and his mom did the Fire Temple. Oh yeah, she'd be in the tavern right now. The 2 sisters did the Air Temple, and Gina and Hecla did the Water Temple.
I am unironically pleased to see you. Go out and cause some havoc.
Yeah, Sifu might know more.
Here to cause some trouble? Oh.
Tell Hassian I'm making chopper steak.
I always have.
I doubt he'd know anything.
Constituents. Goodbye.
I just wanted to check. She seems like the wrong person to ask. And she doesn't know anything. Subira was a character... In a few previous streams, I was trying to make furniture for her. You might have remembered. I was trying to prepare a room for a guest from the capital. And she is who I was doing it for. She's an older lady who represents the Order of the Magistrate, who are the people who control magic, the use of magic or flow items in the world, right? And she's been basically trying to interfere with what I've been doing.
Is she now ruining your life or what? You're leaving already.
Are you in need of sustenance?
Those are human names. Just wondering. Huh. Gina uncovered a mysterious chamber at the unnaturally reflective body of water near Kilima.
I must return to my Gina.
Come,
Hey, Shane.
speak with me.
Remember,
Eloisa.
Could help me solve a mystery.
They're everywhere, aren't they? Isn't this how you...
Don't let them tell you how to think. The books here have stood the test of time.
Second side on the ground would make sense, though. Somewhere deep, maybe in those caves.
Next time, you should pick a book on etiquette.
Hi, Gina.
These books aren't gonna read themselves.
So I've basically talked to everybody in town, and they've all told me their fill on where they think things are. So, the Mirror Pond Ruins, this door, was locked behind Gina's friendship quest. I assumed it had this, that this was one of the temples that I was going to access for the main quest eventually. Not so. It contained, like, a couple of books, and it was a pretty small chamber. Wasn't, like, groundbreaking or anything. Oh, do I need to rebind auto run? What is auto run currently? No, you're that now. If I also had to guess what would be required if they, of these like overseer stations, it would probably be to complete the collections of each of the subsequent towers, but who could say? Well, huh. As Hephaestus is coming today to install our portion of the Cosmos Protocol, I'm dreading our reunion. It's difficult enough work with him when we aren't face to face. Now I have to confront it head on. Gotta remember to avoid using my old nickname. What was his old nickname? No? Okay. Did the king really do this? I've been in this corner for so long, and now Asta has to shut off our access to the pyro flow at his command. He's got our supply of hydro, but now student learning is incredibly limited. Can't provide them with the education as promised, and yet, of course, the sphere ball team is being funded. Huh. Hello, user. Please enter an action. Log in. A-S-T-A. Oh! Welcome, Galen. Messages. From Anima. To cut off my power flow too. Asta. Titus. Admin 1. The infighting is best use of our time. Temple status. Flow generators disabled. Emergency access door powered. Cosmos protocol engaged. Garden lockdown protocol. Disengage. Huh. I don't like the sounds of that. The other two are in Bahari. I feel like I've seen their locations before. How much money do I have at the moment? 175. We're just gonna walk. One of the other nice additions... I can't even do Ani's quest right now because of the fact that blue butterflies only spawn in the morning. They added a doorway from your housing plot to Bahari, so you don't have to exit out to this field and walk out to the other gate every time. Which I think is a nice quality of life addition. I don't have the money to go to the market. I don't even have the money for seeds. I'm gonna have to do some hunting gathering, potentially. Sell some fishes and bugs. Get a little revenue going. All right, let's see. Yeah, there's one there on the bluffs, and one out that way. Let's go in order. I don't think there's an order. Let's just go to the closest one first. Shiny. I am so good at video games, dude. There we go. I know they did some like little tweaks and updates to the game as well. So there's this ghost rock, which I imagine if people are in the immediate vicinity, it lets them hit it one time before the thing disappears forever. Which I think is a nice, like, balancing point. Is the implication that it's... No. I believe this is the tunnel to your housing plot, but I could be wrong. Just seems like a nice little cave. It's got some flowers. Some iron. I do actually have... Okay, so my model's going to freak out because I have my list of items that I need to collect on my notes app in my phone. Yeah, I just need fish and a rainbow-tipped butterfly. The fish that I need are just a long list of very awkward and specific fish that require specific methods to harvest. Oh, there's some flow trees. Oh, I see the flares. Quest comes second. Flow trees. Most important thing. Hello. I see it. Oh, fuck! Chop it at 3:30. People used to tap for dibs. Or not dibs, but like to ensure that they didn't lose it if the tree got cut down. I don't remember the emote. Oh, it's T. There's voice lines now? I don't like that. Anyway, back to my quest. It'd be cool if you can get flow infused. Oh, I did get a pine cone! Puggers! Ooh. Boo butterfly. It's 4 a.m. Huh. I'm guessing maybe the plant... Like, I can grow plants now? That's kind of cool. This lovely flower has been associated with luck in Majiri culture. Will planting gardenias bring you good luck? Can I get more? I guess it's a good way to blend synergy, right? You could essentially play the game while ignoring a good chunk of the main game mechanics. Yeah, I'm good on wood. Didn't find any pallium yet. But I'm not, like, seeking it, you know? I only found the flow trees because it was being announced publicly. Which one is this one? It's not specific. I imagine it's somewhere up this bluff. I just need to get up it. Or is it underground? I feel like I was here before for flow shards or something. Yeah. There's like a treasure chest or something in here. But it has one of these. I wouldn't say it's definitively the location, but it looks like it should be. I'm stuck on the rock. Yeah, this was for another unrelated quest. There was like a thing to pick up in there. But I wanted to check the tunnels. Whoa. God gamer. I'm an expert at platforming. Oh. I didn't go nearly high enough. Whee! There are these ruins. There's a statue. There's a box. How have I never found that? Is it in there? I feel like I've looked in there before. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, this is just a den of some description. If I recall the story reasons, I think this is like a smuggling den? Related to Zeki? Ah, Aquamarine. The inferior childhood film about being a mermaid. The better one is the 13th year, obviously. I mean, I don't want to put two bad bitches against each other. I just think that it's clear one is better. Can I pick that up? No, it'd be glowing. I'm in the vicinity, aren't I? Basically. Shit. Oh yeah. Also, in case it wasn't obvious, I maxed out the backpacks. That's kind of why I don't have money. I stopped immediately after hitting 25,000 and getting all of them. Okay. I just wanted to get to the top of the rocks. Wanted to see what was around. Hello. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. You can't do it. Huh. I can't imagine it's anywhere else. Like, I checked the tunnels. I'm now getting outside the scope. Huh. Oh, there it is. I mean, there's the symbol. Oh. Huh. I don't know how most players would have found that. But you know what? Ugh. Happens. Hephaestus. Look to the capitals. A, C, E, R, Acer? I had lunch with Galen. Things were awkward. I'm not the most adequate social expert. Huh. So there's a lot going on. There's the eggs. Remember the eggs, chat? Log in. A, C, E, R. Anema. Okay. Once you meant well with something, everything going on, it's nice to have someone with my best interest in mind. Interesting. You've done such amazing work. So there was a war. Interesting. You're right. I think a Galder running on Aeroflow instead of Terraflow might be able to fly. How useful would that be? Temple status. What up, Aldrich? Flow generator status restabilized. Door powered. Protocols engaged. Please contact the capital. Garden lockdown. Disengage. Okay. Crystals? I want to mine them. Can I mine the crystal? No. Ooh, there's some Z fighting. Don't look too closely at the Z fighting, chat. I do just forget how pretty this game is sometimes. It's been my comfort game on my Switch, which is why I've ended up doing a lot of it and just kind of slowed down on it recently. But the Steam release got my attention, mostly because there was a campaign where if enough people wishlisted the game, you could get a giant frog plushie, and I have it. I just don't know where to put it. And there was all the recent, there was the Maji Market, which is what they did for Lunar New Year. And it was really cool because there was a bunch of mini games, stuff to earn, things to do. I liked it. I have to look up because my phone is blocking the menu down here on the bottom right. I didn't think about how much screen real estate my phone was going to take up in most games. Gonna have to go around. The game doesn't like me attempting to swim across, which is fine. So now we just open up this gate. I'm assuming it's up in here. Big assumption, but I don't know where else it would be. Mysterious tunnel. Now we're in the Pyroflame. Terrible notes sent to the staff. They think I don't care, but I'm simply not allowed to show it. I worry about the other facilities. I worry about Anima. I worry about my employees. We're all at risk, and this force is working against us. It's impossible to stop. The only thing that brings me solace is Vitus. That dog's loyalty is infallible as much as terrible breath. Going to guess that's the password, but we'll check the other notes. Unhappy about the changes to the cooling channels and the additional security measures. We'll be shutting down the supplies of Pyroflow to the various facilities. They will need to find ways to function utilizing Hydro, Terra, and Aero as they generate. It's non-negotiable. I understand that you may worry about how you will be treated by your fellow citizens. Okay. Yeah, I think the password is Vitus. Log in. I can't put that. Dotto. It was the only other name that came up, unless there's another entry I didn't see. Vitus. I mean, I guess it'd have to be a 4-letter. Oh, my God. Kato. That's it. C-A-T-O. Wondered if our previous connection makes things like this easier or harder for you. Titus and Galen will blame you, but that is because they cannot blame anyone else. Huh. I need your faith. If we fail here, the Cosmos Protocol will be the hope for our future. Maybe they left. Flow generator, critical overload. Disengage the garden lockdown. I'm just gonna cheat. Because I want to plant this gardenia. Oh, I can just plant it freely. That's good. Interesting. Yeah, I can't sprint in the screen because I'm holding shift and it does the grid lock, which is a cool feature. That is something I did not know about. Very cool. Rest of this junk I can sell. I saved some taiyaki from the event. It keeps in the fridge. Ugh. Bit of a gray day here, but at least it's not raining. Buy my bugs, boy.
Your eyes remind me of a gillyfin's.
I may uncover the facts. Who's offered to accompany us to our destination? I anticipate that she wants to help us welcome this Galder to Kilima. She did with you. Meet you at the temple.
We may now meditate in silence together.
Alright, so yeah, the gardenia is growing. Now it's just time to head to the Temple of the Roots. Can I switch to the Bahari map? No. I went to Kilima. I'm a genius. That's where I was trying to go. I just want to see if it's easier to fast travel than run around like a fool. I mean, it's right there. Yes, it is that door. I remember I noticed it previously, and I assumed it was something important. But I also do remember seeing the symbols of the different elements in random spots around Bahari, and I assumed there was like a... Well, similar to what we just did, like there's a station representing each of the elements. But yeah, this door... Leaf. Templar Roots. Here we go. It's robot time.
Yes, human?
Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. I wish to ensure you and Einar are not injured. My involvement has allowed me to keep this hidden from Gina. Glad I could help. This is the garden. It is the place many Galder were constructed. Don't know how long our rescuee may have been trapped here. I should make myself useful. This door, unlike before, it is attuned to Galder.
Please come again.
The way your face flaps move
You seem nervous.
activates me.
I came from here. I suppose did not expect to return. I was pieced together here. My oneness was expanded. I pieced myself back together here as well. I suppose did not anticipate transmuting my physical form back to this space. In my lifetime, several humans have deeply affected my internal rune workings. They've since migrated to realms unbeknownst to the Galder. I had no desire to revisit the places of shared meaning to us. As you explore, I'm sure you will draw your own conclusions. Those walls are anchored only by the gravitational constant. Humans must have constructed them with a surplus of haste and a lack of care. I believe introducing a new variable to them could fragment them into smaller, non-obstructive... Oh.
I am required to miss you until your return.
Aww. Am I required to miss you? So we have a pickaxe dungeon now. Huh. Before we get too carried away, I'm looking for secrets. No, the way that's structured, it looks like it's the way you're supposed to go. Never mind. I like this, though. This is pretty.
I enjoy how you have 2 hands and 10 fingers.
It's just my vibe.
Oh, our friendship is woven deep in.
Do you require assistance?
Weren't you built here? I was taken from you rather quickly. I have few recordings of it, and Einar does not speak of it much. If you require someone to share your feelings about this adventure, please seek me out. I believe your people call it therapy. Yeah, I'm assuming the intention is just to fall. Fall. Ooh. Note. My young Galder progress is continuing smoothly. He seems to have truly taken his oneness to heart and has been attempting to understand the principles behind creation. He asked me how and what humans create. In a moment of sentimentality, I told him that sometimes people will write poetry. Thinking of it, I continued working on my latest experiment. When he presented me a poem written for me, imagine that. His poem is certainly not perfect, but I'll keep it inside my desk nonetheless. That's adorable. You taught a robot about poetry. Dragon's Beard Pete. That's new. Ooh. Bright shroom. Satisfying metal sounds. Oh. I've made another incredible breakthrough. As such, I suppose it's time to begin recording my achievements. After months of iteration and tuning, the mechanical arm I designed is finished. During today's test run, it assembled an entire Galder body. Now what's left is for the arm to make a body of its own. You can see it now, another university hall naming after Vera, inventor of the self-replicating Galder. Right. So that lets them down here. It also lets me back up there. I don't know if there's anything else immediately in this room. But I do want to keep my eyes peeled.
The way your face flaps, we may now meditate inside.
Hello, human. Be good to my Gina.
Well, I mean, I guess the expectation is to go in tube. It's the only way you can go. It's like a Dwemer ruin. It's the vibe it's giving me. Well, there's platforms, but there's also this. I put the final touches on my magnum opus, the runes that would bring him to life. He's a curious thing, constantly asking me questions. He'll even ask me where humans came from. Of course, I will be teaching him everything I know, so he may surpass the Galder I've created before. I gave him a task to create new Galder. He successfully assembled a fully posable torso in under 2 minutes. We had a working robot nanny in 5. Once he has proven himself, I'll allow him to imbue them with a oneness like his own. Imagine a world where Galder create themselves. Huh. It's an interesting concept. Robots making themselves. I imagine I come back down here at some point. There's a point higher up in the thing. And naturally, I want to check the bottom floor for stuff. Money. I will always take money. I appreciate that there's vines on both sides. It's like, yeah, you can do the jumping puzzle. If you fuck up and you don't want to do it, just climb up. Can I? No, it's for show. But all the trees here are flow infused, which is interesting. Like, I wonder what the implications are. Can I climb that? Yes. It might take a bit, so bear with me. Yeah, fair. Oh. I assume I come back out here. It's been centuries since I've traveled through the Flowstone Gateway. I miss the tingling sensation. Huh.
I will be here.
Your eyes remind me of the Ilians.
This is an alternative entrance, but I've confirmed the presence of Galder. I wonder...
I shall inform my pebble of this.
The gardener. Welcome to my facility. So you've responded to my request. Please bring the additional pyroflow to the door so I may... How can I get you some? Acquiring pyroflow is not my oneness. It is yours. I will not instruct you how to do so. Nevertheless, you do not appear to have my delivery. As a result, I cannot restart the garden to create more Galder. Accessing protocol rune workings. Error. Scanning local flow network. Are you aware that one of your companions is malfunctioning? I'm not malfunctioning. I'm out of shape. I sense you're deflecting with humor. Please be direct with me to facilitate easier conversation. Construct model 20983 contains multiple onenesses. This is an unacceptable error. The vertically gifted one. Do you understand the concept of onenesses? Absolutely. You are having multiple can lead to emotional distraction. Galder can only sustain a single oneness. It is not a manyness. If he's not fulfilling his, what purpose does he serve? He catches fish. I'm unfamiliar with the sensation of delicious, for I have no mouth, neither does he. You do not understand. I created your companion. His malfunction reflects poorly on me. Mother will have me decommissioned. The constructor must be purged and started anew. We'll find another way to fulfill your oneness. I can wait no longer. You will both be happier once it is done. It'll all be fixed soon. I do not advise trying to stop me, but you are welcome to attempt it.
I enjoy how you have
Einar.
2 hands,
I am
10 fingers.
remote access override in progress.
Am I required to miss you?
Please state your needs.
What's happening? It seems the gardener may be too dedicated to his oneness. He is attempting to reset Einar's internal rune workings. He may control the facility, but he cannot commit physical harm to the humans. We can find the Galder's core. He will not be able to stop us from severing his connection. Gardener's network connection is already unstable. He has moved to another part of the facility. I can force the door open. You'll need to go ahead alone and find the flowstone to get us in.
I must return to my kingdom.
You can't kill my boyfriend. I won't let it happen. Sorry. I've been extended an offer I simply cannot refuse. I have taught my young Galder all I can, and I'm leaving him in charge of the factory. To my surprise, I feel a little regret abandoning him this way. This is how a parent would feel leaving a child. A human child, but with self-determination to follow. At least I'm leaving him with a name, Gardener, with the hope that something promising will grow. Right? I imagine there are things I probably have to do in here. Oh! Emergency protocol, please activate override buttons. Ooh, fuck. Hang on. What's going on down here? Nothing. Oh, just teleported me to the other button. Okay. Oh, I see. There's vines to climb back up. That's how they want you to do that. It's not like there's a big secret, which would have been nice. Okay. Huh. Whoa. Ooh. Palia more. Shit. Huh. I guess I just jump it. Yeah. Ooh, chest. Huh. I hope you will consider my offer to come work by my side. I'm opening a new office in the administration to track the managed global flow usage, and I can't think of anyone more qualified. Promise I'll make it worth your while, and you'll finally receive the accolades you've always deserved. I need someone who can trust. I think Titus will be a suitable replacement to take care of the facility. Hello? It ain't a platformer. I can't just clamber. I see. Make it. Made it. Okay. I don't believe there's anything I absolutely missed. Mother's told me she must leave, but not when she will return. I wonder where she is gone, what she's doing. I hope he's content. Before she left, she told me I can never make a Galder with the same oneness that I have. That means I will always be special. I will do the best job I can, make as many Galders as I can. There he is. Einar?
The way your face flap return when you are feeling alone.
Would you like to communicate?
Hopefully we're not too late. What do I do now? Hit the largest button on the gardener's control panel, or all of them. Eventually one will disconnect from the flow network.
I will be here.
Einar,
Shall we commence
did that fix
our
you?
bonding ritual?
No backup protocol detected.
Oh, really? We may now meditate in silence together.
Hello, human.
Is he supposed to sound like that? Appears the update to Einar's rune workings has halted, but he's incapable of restoring functions. We need to extract the reversal protocols from the gardener's rune workings. I want to try reasoning with the gardener.
Initiating goodbye ritual.
You've interrupted my process. Your companion is now stuck in an in-progress update. Why have you come here? Why are you hurting Einar? I am not the one who has hurt him. The humans who affected this oneness did. Do you wish for your companion to suffer? He's adrift in questions and emotions he barely understands. You can take those problems away from him. He'll be content. You're taking away his free will. I suppose, but by asking me to stop, you are taking away mine. This is a paradoxical argument. Perspective of a Galder appears to be inconceivable to a human. What is wrong with helping those I created reach fulfillment? Mother did that for me. You cannot define what fulfills him. He has had centuries to define it himself. I can sense that he was happy at several points, but it always fades away. Your emotional state may be compelling you to take action today, but one day it will separate you from the constructor. You will change and you will decide to cast your companion aside, or you will expire. He will be alone and he will suffer. All relationships end. You do not even try to hide your intention. That's why I must protect the constructor. You cannot possibly understand the damage of your friendship will do to his oneness. I probably can. Relationships help us evolve. Onenesses are not supposed to develop and change, and yet due to human relationships they can. If I do not make mistakes and created this Galder's oneness, then I suppose that is how a oneness should function. Promise what happened to you won't happen to Einar. I'm unconvinced by your perspective. I will not back down on this point.
Do you require assistance?
I was hoping you can come to a realization. You don't have to deal with me. I can access systems through a back door. Please give me a moment. He's agreed to repair Einar. Please check on your companion. What did you say? Show him the data from my relationship with Gina and yours with Einar. I believe he desires the same closeness with a human. Perhaps one day he will find it.
Initiating goodbye ritual.
I enjoy how you have two hands.
Are you okay? Thank you for cushioning my oneness from harm during this time of need. I did not carry angry emotional resonances toward the gardener for his actions. He was left behind, much like I have been. Perhaps one day he will begin to comprehend a new oneness.
Please continue living until our next conversation.
Oh, I will. Oh, thanks for the label. I don't know if there's an immediate way up, but I think there has to be some way up. If I take it very slowly, I might be able to make it. And I did. No, there ain't anything up here. But I can glide over to that pipe and climb in it. Had a stonefish. Neat. I don't think I found all the treasures. Huh? Factory floor. Like, there's the catwalk up there. I don't actually know if you can get to that. I think it's just a gateway for the platforms. But I am curious. No, I don't think there's anything down here. You can't blame me for, like, poking my nose around, though.
Greetings, human.
Ready to depart? Isn't there supposed to be a sliding puzzle? Did not realize you desired it. It's been behind that door the entire time. If you'd asked sooner, I would have given you access!
Initiating goodbye ritual.
Let's see. New job. I was excited, but Veyra's promotion is really annoying me. I annoyed the other overseers. You can't imagine all the drama that's been going on between them. Hopefully I can get through this and get promoted myself without anything eventful happening. The gardener seems to handle most of the day-to-day anyway. Vera came by today to assess for the Cosmos protocol. Guessing she's got a bit of a chip on her shoulder about this place. She told me to wall off the garden entirely and the puzzle in my office. She didn't even bother speaking with the gardener while she was here. At least whoever comes to activate the protocol won't have to deal with the fallout. I'll just have to again. If you're reading this way down the line, maybe stop back there and say hello to the gardener. Aww. Huh. I don't like sliding puzzles. Just the fun fact about me, I think they're kind of bad. Okay. I am going to have to somehow get that torso piece down. I'm cheating. It's 7 minutes long, by the way. Okay. I imagine he's talking. I have it muted. Right, yeah, come on. I'm totally solving it, chat. I'm doing all of this in my brain power. There we go. I wasn't waiting for him anymore. Cool. What the fuck? What the fuck? Card captors?
Do you require assistance? Be good to my Gina.
Shall we commence our bonding?
Did you know the puzzle's right there? I was unaware your desire to slide stones to create simplistic pictures. If I'd realized I would prioritize this over... Resolving this configuration may have altered something in a remnant of civilization nearby.
Our friendship is woven deep into my...
Oh, it's only been a day. I have a collection of these. I haven't been keeping any of the other treasure chests. But the ancient boxes, that's my jam. If they're rusted or anything else, fuck them. Although I keep some of the waterlogged, like, treasure chests, because I like the way they look. I don't remember if I need a stonefish. I might for this collection. We'll see. At the Night Sky Temple. I perceived you releasing that large cylindrical apparatus from the center of the temple. I not know much about it. It serves some special purpose. For you to have uncovered it, appears will serve a special purpose again as well. Despite the intrusion, our investigation must continue. Another vault is unlocked due to your actions. It's my understanding that you members of the village frequently thanked you with shiny metal.
That was enjoyable. Thank you.
Ooh, they take... Interesting. Interesting. 100! Oh, hey. That one needed stonefish. Yeah, the majority of the things I need. This is a really rare bug. Some rare fish. I'm missing a bunch of Ember Seeker medallions and the Dawn Ray. Blue Marlin. Angler, Void Ray. Unicorn fish.
Have a question. Every decision
This is
you
the most
ever
exciting
made.
thing to happen since you appeared. Can't believe I was here to witness it. What is that thing? That's what makes it so exciting. It looks like some sort of staff, but I can't get past the flow field. There's nothing we can do. We'll best get past the barrier. So what next? Sure, Watcher Sabira saw what happened too. Better let her know the details. Exactly the sort of thing the Order sent a Watcher here for. You should probably wait to hear from the Order before we do anything else. Make sure to send Sabira your way.
The chats are so enlightening.
Wait to hear from the Order. So conceptually, chat, this is your community service building. When you complete the collections, you get stuff, which is cool. But completing stuff is can be a hassle. Especially since it looks like I'm going to have to create a bunch of very specific recipes for things. 600 gold. I don't think I have, like, a ton of money at the moment. As in, like, enough to get seeds. To get practical crops. But if I need 100 apples, I guess I'm going to have to buy some apple seed. Which means I have to go to, I have to go to Badru. Sorry, I was pulling up a guide for farm layouts. Oh, fuck. No, I really want the well, too. I think I have some spare apples.
Good talk.
Da.
Well, look who made it out here. I always appreciate your visits.
I'm looking at a plot guide here, and I'm basically just trying to get a count. Of the crops I need. I need 4 blueberries. So I have to go... I should have a surplus in my storage. I should be able to go get some... I should be able to run one through the seed miller. In terms of other crops here... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tomatoes. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 potatoes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 wheat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? Yeah, 7 rice. And then I need 3 apples and 4. Just double checking the count here. 9. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know if I talked to Gina just before. Hi, Ash.
Magistrate is always. This chat was as important as I thought it would.
It's what is referred to here on the article is oh wow. I do like that you actually have to care about the trees. It's nice. Oh, I have plenty. So I need 3 apples. Now, the seed maker takes a bit and requires more than 1. How many does it require for blueberry? 4. It requires 10 apples. So that might be a little harder. No, wait. I can... I have a... Oh. Yeah, it's going to take some time. So I'm going to hold off on doing the big crops until then. But I have all the seeds. I guess in theory I could just make another seed maker. Hmm. I don't really need the worm farms. What do I need for the seed collector? Oh, I have everything. So those are working away. And like, based on the fact that the one seed takes several hours. It's going to be a bit. I don't think land stays permanently tilled, but I'm just going to start tilling it. Sometimes when you till it, you get random little bits of loot. Like a stone. Neat. I do notice that they seem to have adjusted the wear on items, which I really do appreciate. I have so many hides. I should just sell those. Not all of them, but I should sell some. Oh, that has a sell value now. It didn't before. No, I need raw. I need like prepared leather. Trying to think of like things I could get rid of. Yeah, I don't have a lot of cotton, but I do have a decent chunk of fabric. I go talk to Ani. I grew a plant. It's a cute plant. Oh, it's Azula. She's here. Farming would have fixed her. Look at Zuko.
If I hurry up, I can go catch some bugs.
Huh. Oh shit, he sells flowers. Huh.
See you later, Kay.
Hey Tish.
I have so much to tell you. Every day you stop by is a great day.
You have anything new? Blueprint board. I do like that. I should check what developments I can get for my lot as well.
Oh, look what the Ormu dragged in. Come back for some good deals, pal.
Here to rescue me from my misery? See you later?
Yeah, there's the gazebo. The bay windows, which I have. Where am I at? 100? I think... I'm gonna see if I can drop some off at the Phoenix Shrine. I at least want to stick around to see the end of the quest, and then I might wrap up. This is definitely a more slow-paced game, and something that, with the amount of time you do put into it, you want to dedicate that time to doing your own thing as well. Woo! But I made a habit of, the last couple of times I streamed this, to save main quests, like big temples for you guys. And I felt it tradition to come back. But the one thing that I feel like can hurt progress in a game like this, not like progress in terms of the game development sense, but in the just like playing it sense, is the fact that it is an MMO. So it's not like you can have multiple instances of people all sleeping at once. If you've ever watched RT Games' video where he had 100 people playing Stardew Valley, convincing everyone to go to bed is a nightmare. And so it's not like you can do multiple day rotations in a single session. You just have to, like, play at the game's speed. Which, granted, a full day is an hour. So it's not like it takes super long, but it can be tedious.
Oh, funny seeing you here.
All right. Huh.
Gotta go. Tish needs me.
How's it going, Joe?
Might I be of assistance? Farewell, fair traveler.
Yeah, there's a hot dog suit now, by the way, chat. And I guess a wedding dress, but most importantly, a hot dog suit. Did that tempt me? Yes. Yes, it very much did. The cape is a bit much, but I kind of like it. I mean, come on. Ooh. But the hot dogs, though. Why is it hairy? I guess it's made out of fur. I'm a little disappointed it's a full... Or is that how they do it? Yeah. Oh, no. There's tops and bottoms. So there is no bottom part for the hot dog. It's all or nothing. I was also tempted by this because, as you can see, it kind of resembles me a little bit. Not really. I can't get a matching colorway. But, you know, if you want to do a collab, Palia, I don't like that the hat has a static hairstyle. That was the only issue there. This is also pretty close. A bit like arcane-ish, you know? But I bought my one outfit, and I'm gonna wear it till I die. I don't suppose I can just skip ahead and go talk to her. And just be like, hey, what the fuck is up? You can get a library card. Oh yeah, you can romance her now, by the way, chat. You can romance the MILF. I do think technically she's like one of the only older women you can romance. I see a plant, I buy it. I do technically have enough pallium, but I don't have any gold. Because, you know, when I make a gold bar, I sell it. Honestly, though, if I had any requests for furniture, it would be new fencing. Because the only fence that you can craft at the moment is the twig fence. I know pathing was a thing that was requested, and pathing is coming, apparently. More like little things to construct. Like, yeah, like fencing would be nice. So I could do a fancier looking farm. But it's not like you can do a whole lot with farming. Your max field's a 3x3, which I think is definitely trying to encourage you to explore the world a bit more for resources. And just to explore in general. It's like, yes, farming is a part of this, but there are other things you could be doing. So go do those, you know? I need 20. Well, I'll get there eventually. I should have remembered, but I didn't. 20 bright shrooms as well. Bacon stuffed mushrooms and Mujin Bahari. I should have both of those. Like the recipes. I'll have to add those to my checklist when I get the opportunity. Yeah, the majority of this is just fishing. I'm not exactly sure where specifically, but it is fishing. And then for the last of the medallions, I just have to hunt. I'm gonna look at a list for the medallions.
Oh, here to distract Melville. These books aren't gonna read.
Greetings, human. I must return to my Gina.
Well, I have a visitor. That tells me that it's time. I believe there is a fast travel wall here. Yes. Wall. It's a map. You were in the ground. I've seen you've been quite busy exploring ancient human ruins. I was speaking with Gina, who explained to me your efforts in uncovering past. It's my job to observe safe for yourself and for the community. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. You do not have any concerns. I've investigated the temples. While there is some danger contained inside, it poses no risk. I'd like to make a proposal. I understand that ancient human artifacts has emerged as a central temple complex, but is currently inaccessible. Gina's told me about her theories. Considering all the changes currently happening, I believe this artifact to be an important key to understanding the people have returned. Since this concerns both of us, I see no reason for us to work separately. Should anything change within the Night Sky Temple or with the artifact, I would like to join forces to address it. After all, as a human, these ruins are your birthright. As a watcher, I cannot ignore them. What do you say? Sure. I shall see if anything changes, and I hope you will do the same. Wait for the story to be continued. Well, I imagine they're going to continue the story soon. They wouldn't just leave it like that and then not update the game for several months, you know? And it gives purpose to Sabira being here. Because otherwise she was just kind of a random side quest. Alright. What did I get? A plushie! I got a plushie of a bird. Oh, it's a nice folding screen. And some nice rugs. Rugs are so much money. In real life, too. Ugh. I think what I want to do before I wrap up is see if I can't do a bit of running around. I haven't done the jumping puzzle in a bit. I'm feeling confident. Ooh. I think I talked about it before, but this reminds me a lot of like Halo 3 Forge. Yeah, no, never mind. Okay, one proper shot, and then we're calling it. A bit of a shorter stream, but there's only so much you can do in a farming sim when it's locked to time limits. That's kind of what I find interesting about people who stream Animal Crossing. It's like, yeah, you could time travel a little bit, but there's still a lot that is you waiting. I don't, like, I personally don't know how you can maintain a stream of that. Hello? Piss. I'm leaving. I'm mad now. I might stream a little bit later, but I'm gonna take a short break and then maybe come back with some For Honor or something. But yeah, this is basically a PSA to mention the game is on Steam now. You don't have to download a third-party launcher. My referral code should still work. And refer a friend gets you a cute little outfit and things for your house. And it is cross progression. So if you have a Switch, you seamless as long as you log in the same account. Or your Switch and your Thing accounts are connected. It's kind of what stops me from streaming farming games as well. Just as an aside, is like I kind of lose momentum because I'm not an infinite growth person. Like I'm not one of those big capitalist gamers, you know. I get to a comfy spot and I stop. I don't want more than what I have. I want to complete the main quest and like those collections that they're asking for, and I want to level up in a bunch of the different disciplines, but that's it. I'm not saving for a larger house. I'm not desperately clawing for infinite monies. I'm comfortable and I'm happy. Ooh, I can water it more. Yeah. Good game, and it's on Steam now, So, no excuse. I do hope folks are chilling out there. I think Lily's streaming. I finally get to catch her. I feel like we stream either at the exact same time or by the time I get to her, she's done. But she's doing some New Vegas. I'm gonna be taking a short break, and then later in the evening, like I said, gonna play some For Honor. Do some big meaty men's sword fights. And yeah. Love you guys. I mean that. I love you guys so much. You take good care of me. Have a good night, or else, and thank you for watching. Goodbye. See, there's a fun little effect I did there. Blah, 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 blah.